Today on Tales by Ojemba is Conspiracy Series Part 9, The Prodigal. Mr. Williams is a wealthy man. He has two sons, Benson, the eldest, and Paul, the youngest. Paul works as the chief operations officer at his father's company. He is married and responsible, while his elder brother Benson is the opposite of his younger brother Paul. He vacations all the time in lovely countries. He has fleets of lovely, expensive cars. He parties at VIP exclusive nightclubs. Mr. Williams is always worried why his first son cannot be like his younger brother. When Benson's model girlfriend, Naya, celebrated her birthday, he took her to Dubai for jewelry shopping. Also got her the latest model Mercedes-Benz sports car. Then took her to the biggest nightclub in town to celebrate. The father was just bitter for his son's extravagant lifestyle, but later forgave him. The next month, when it was Benson's birthday, he flew his girlfriend and few of his friends on a private jet to one of the Caribbean islands. He rented executive penthouse suites worth thousands of dollars for him and his friends. Organized lavish pool party with lots of women. In the evening, he rented a yacht and threw a big lavish yacht party to celebrate his birthday in a grand style. When they were done, he chartered a private jet and took his girlfriend and friends back to the country. When the bank sent Mr. Williams the whole expenses of his son's birthday, he nearly went mad in anger. He ordered his bank to cut his son off from accessing funds from his account. Benson immediately went broke because he could no longer access money from his father's account. He drove to his father's office to confront him. He questioned his father why he had to cut him off from accessing money for his upkeep. His father got so angry that he shouted on Benson and told him that he will no longer have access to his money until he sees a positive change. Benson went to his younger brother's office to confront him. He accused Paul of being the one that manipulated his father to cut him off. Paul got angry and they nearly fought in the office. That evening, while he was hanging out with his girlfriend, she told him to sell one of his cars so they can attend Valentine's Day party in Ibiza, Spain. He sold one of his sports cars. They went to party hard for a week in Ibiza with the money. When he became broke again, he went to ask his brother for help. His brother gave him some money, but to Benson, it was not enough. He sold another of his cars. Him and his girlfriend Naya went on summer vacation with the money. His father was so angry with his first son's lifestyle that he started making plans to remove him from his will. When the money was no longer forthcoming, Naya broke up with Benson. Benson was with his friends when he told them what he's been going through. Michael, one of his friends, gave him an idea to kidnap himself, then demand for ransom from his father. He immediately bought the idea and concluded that it is what he will do. Michael told him that he will hire some guys to help in abducting him to make the kidnapping look real. Michael later met with Stone, a street gangster, and told him the plans. On the D-Day, after the plans were set, Benson went to get a haircut far from his estate. As he was leaving, Stone and his boys abducted him as planned. They took him to an unknown location and tied him up. He shouted at Stone to untie him that he was not part of the plan. Stone told him to shut up, that the kidnap is a real kidnap. That was when he realized that his friends have really betrayed him. The next day, Stone contacted Mr. Williams about his son's kidnapping and told him the huge amount involved in the ransom. Mr. Williams called his second son, Paul, and told him about the kidnapping, but told Paul not to do anything yet. Paul contacted the police. The police started their investigation. Paul went to plead with his father and begged him to pay the ransom for Benson to be released. His father refused, saying that Benson is of no use to him alive. After 3 days, Paul received a package. When he opened it, it was his brother's right ear that was inside the package. He quickly rushed to his father's office and showed him the package. He started begging his father not to let his only brother die. His father agreed and called Stone. They negotiated and Stone gave him the location and time to drop off the money. Meanwhile, at the kidnappers' den, Benson overheard Stone telling the man guarding him to kill him once they confirmed the money. Benson tried and loosened his ropes as the man entered his chamber to await instructions. Benson quickly jumped on him, and with his dying breath, they began to fight. Luckily, Benson was able to stab the man with his own knife. He escaped into the bush and started running, not knowing where he was running to. He was in luck as he ran into building construction workers. They helped rush him to the hospital where he was treated, but he lost his right ear. Paul rushed down to the hospital to see his beloved brother. Benson learned a great lesson after that experience. He went back and apologized to his father. He changed his ways and started working with his father. Stone went to Michael's house and killed him. He didn't want their secret to be exposed as Benson was not killed as planned. The end. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Tales by Ojemba for more. Thanks.